Hello everybody, my name is Teresa and I'm your early childhood trainer and assessor. So I'm your teacher for the childcare course. Firstly, welcome. I can't wait to meet you all and I'm looking forward to see you progress through this course. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to explain how to use our course page. Now, please keep in mind I'm using my teacher version, so some things are a little bit different on the formatting side, but all the information is pretty much the same. So when you first roll into Apex, you're going to get a login student ID code and a password to get into your Learning Hub, which is displayed on the screen right now. So I'm also going to upload another file step by step in a PDF PowerPoint version on how to submit your assessment and do all those things as well. So please read that file as well to help you with your course. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you some basic information that you need to know on how to do your assignments, how to find the correct software, how to find the resources and things like that. So today I'm just using the Certificate 3, but the diploma is exactly the same, okay? It's the same formatting. So the first thing that I want to take to show you is on your top of your page is this information around here, okay? So this is your instructions on submitting assignments and how to use the correct software. It is very important that you use this software here because our system only reads certain types of software. So this will affect your assessment, and it'll also, if you don't submit the correct files, I can't read it on my end either. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to download Adobe Reader, okay? If you don't have that, you just click on the link right here and it will take you to it. Sorry, my internet's a little bit slow. And then it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to do it, and you just click on install now and follow the steps. Now this is a free program, so it doesn't cost you anything. The other one is to use Microsoft Office. If you already have Microsoft Office and Adobe Reader, you don't need to re-download it, but you need to use them. Now, some computers don't have Microsoft Office. It's actually, you have to buy this software package. So we have an alternative free one called OpenOffice. Again, you just click on this link here like I've just done, and it gives you the steps you need to download this software. Okay, so I'm just going to go back. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to do is check if you have the correct software to start the course. The second thing is if you click on here, this is the instructions on how to submit your assignments, check your grades, use everything that you need. So it's click on this link here, how to use Moodle. Okay, so if you click on that, it's going to take you to a thing. So you click on download, as you can see. I'm just going to grab mine. Oops. Sorry, I'm just waiting. I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger. Okay, so this tells you step by step on how to do everything, okay? So first off, remember I said you need your username and password to log in. It tells you everything from your login thing. It tells you what course, how to check what course you're enrolled in. It checks the units, everything like this. So you just got to follow through this, read it. It tells you everything you need to know. Look, here's how to submit your assignments. It gives you step-by-step information, okay? Now, this is also on your induction page as well. So you can either download it from there or download it from the link that I have just shown you. But everything you need to know is in here, okay? I'm just going to get out of this quickly. And I'm going to go back to our course page. Okay, so that's where you'll find how to use it. If you want to know about where to find your student handbook and all that information. It's clicking on the next sentence below, and you can automatically download your student handbook again. It gives you all the information. Now, I just want to go through a few key points in your, just make that bigger, in your APEX student handbook. Have a good read of this. It tells you heaps of information that you need to know. It tells you about all your student records, your responsibilities as a student. It talks about your payment methods, if you need extensions, all of that information in here. Now, the first thing that I actually want to go through with you is marking. So when I mark your assessments, it does usually take 2 weeks. If I get a heavy load of marking, it will take me up to 4 weeks, okay? So you have to submit all your assessment online. Now, another thing that I want to talk to you about is referencing. It's really, really important that you reference your assignments. I'm just trying to find it here in the learner guide. Okay, so basically all assessment needs to be referenced. I have some information on referencing as well, so please click on that and watch that video as well. But yes, every assessment must be referenced, and it is in this learner guide, which it shows you. Yeah, I'll go into that in the next video. I just can't find it at the moment. Oh, maybe. Let's see if I can find it. It's all good. I will show you in the next video. So yeah, all assessments must be whoops, I'll just get out of this. Must be referenced. Okay, let's go back. So that's where you get your student information handbook. Yes, so once your assignment's submitted, like I've said to you before, it takes 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 4 if it's if I'm getting a lot of assessment and things like that. Now, things to note. Now, this is really important that you read this. So all of your assessment must be typed into a Word document. My computer, our system that we use doesn't like any other version, so please make sure you have a Word document. You must not change the font, the text color, any of the formatting of your assessment at all, because when we get it and open it, we can't read it because of the requirements that we use for our online site. So please do not change any of the settings. Please do not delete any of the questions. You must answer all the questions. Plagiarism. So what plagiarism is, straight cutting and pasting off the internet, that is not allowed, and you're not allowed to cheat off any other one. No assignment swapping with anybody. We do monitor that, and we have a program in place that can pick all that stuff up. So you will basically, I will not mark your assignment unless it's referenced, and if I can see you've straight copied and pasted off the internet, I will send you an email to remind you that that is not accepted. If you do it again, you might have to re-enroll into that unit, and that'll cost you money. So I strongly recommend not to do that. Please write all your answers in English. I can only understand English. And please follow your feedback and all the information that I give you if you get a resubmit on your assessment. So that's just the basic rules there. So once you do all of that, you're pretty much ready to start your first assignment. Okay, so how do you do that? Okay, well, first up, before we get into our assessment, I just want to show you here over on the navigation, there's a home system and it's called My Home. If you scroll down to this thing called My Portfolio, if you click on that, it's going to say a thing called View Profile. So if you click on that again, it's going to let you set up your own profile, okay? So mine's a little bit different because it's on teacher's mode, but you can add a picture of yourself on here, which would be really helpful because then I can see who you are as well. And you can change your course details and things like that on here. And if you go to customize this page, that's where it lets you change and edit all your profiles. I wonder if it'll let me do it in here. Yeah, so you can add a description about yourself. This is where you can use, put a picture in. I should put a picture of myself in there maybe. If you have any different names that you want to go by, so you might have an English name that you use. You can even put any of your interests or hobbies or anything like that, okay? So I'll show you again quickly where to find that information. Is if you just go down to the administration part and it's got my profile settings and go edit profile. If you click on that and it has all your details in here, please try not to change any of these details here because they are selected for us for a thing. But this is super. It's here. It's got user picture, so you can pop your picture in there. And if you want to like have a name that you use, whatever, you can put that in there. And then you just go update profile. So that's where it will fix it up for you. And then when you go back onto your link, you'll have your photo there, which would be great because then I can see who you are as well. Especially in some cultures, a lot of students have the same name. So sometimes I can get a little bit confused on who you are. Okay, so the next thing, so you've set up your profile. The next thing is you may want to know, how do I contact my trainer? So back in your administration little box here, see how it's got my profile, settings, edit, change password, and then it's got messaging. If you click on the messaging part, oh, no, sorry, I've given you the wrong instructions. I've gone to the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Just ignore what I've just said. If you go up to the navigation part, it's got messaging, okay? Sorry, I just went into the teacher's mode then. Okay, so if you click on the messaging part, you can then send a message to me. So how you do that is, mine's a little bit different again, but if you go to contacts over here, and these are my contacts, but it'll say to you like what course you're in. Yours will be a little bit different. I'm just going to set one up. And then it'll ask, you can search for people, okay? So you will find my trainer thing usually at the top. Mine's a little bit different, and then that's how you can message me, by just clicking on the thing, and then you can type me a message, okay? And then click send message. Okay, so let's get into the important things. So let's just use the diploma because it's nice and easy. Okay, so firstly, you have a thing here called My Private Files. So you can store as much information as you like in here if you want to keep all your assessments or any additional notes or anything like that. This is where you can download it in here. It's just a little thing. Please note you should always back up your assessment on a USB or something like that in case the site crashes or you have issues with your laptop and it gets a virus or something like that. So please always make sure you have additional things with your laptop. But if you want to save anything, you can just drag your item and it saves in there. So it's your private little file setting. Okay, if you go back to My Home, let's log into the diploma. Okay, so we've already read through this main information here. So if you click on this button up here under induction and it's got news forums, a lot of students, I would like them to use this function a little bit more. So this is a discussion, so all students can see this. So if you're stuck on a question or something like that, feel free to pop it up in here. So all we do is add a new topic. I'll click on that. So you might be stuck with, I don't know, say the unit CHC, whoops, ECE 004. You can tell me the question that you're stuck, like anyone really, be like, hey, I am stuck on question 1, and then you can type in the question, and then you could put like, does anyone, whoops, have any information? Okay, and then whatever, or you might have information and you want to upload files or something like that, and then you just press post to forum when you're finished. I'm just going to press continue, and look, see, it goes up the top of the discussion. Okay, you may be working on a unit and you're stuck, so please go and check like ECE 001 assessment help. I have put some resources and that in here as well, so you can have a look at some files. You just click on it. This is just a test run that I've done, so there's no actual information, but yeah, that's where you can go and get that. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to the home page now, logging back into the diploma. Okay, so here is your assignment. So this is where you download your assignment. So this is the first one that we have, ECE 001. Okay, so if you want your assessment, you click on to this, and again, checking that you've got the right software, all the information, you're not changing any of the assessment. Then you click on the assessment box down here. Mine looks a little bit different because I'm on the teacher's version, but underneath here, this is where you'll submit your assessment, and it has a little file box to submit and things like that. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly open the assessment for you. So here is the first assessment. Whoops. So basically, you just click on the, oh, my computer's going a bit funny. So basically, you just click on the, just let me make that a little bit bigger. There we go. So, see here where it's got click here to enter text. So that's all what you do. You just simply, sorry, my mouse is playing up. You just, there we go. Now I've got connection. Okay. So you just click here and look, you can start typing your answer. Okay. That's all you do. And then you just go to the next one, start typing your answer. Then you save the file as such. So you go file, save as, and you can name it whatever you like. I don't really care. And then you save, actually I'm just going to cancel that because I've got something else going on. And then you go back to your course page. I'm just going to get out of here. Why can't I go back? And it'll let you submit the file. Okay, let's go back. So then you submit the file back here on your course page. Remember, mine's a little bit different. So that's how you get your assignment. Now you're probably thinking, well, how do I find out the answers to my questions? Okay, so this is where you go to your resources here on your home page. Now, let me tell you something. Once you've downloaded your assessment, there's always some units, there will be more in the future, have a little video to watch, okay? So you just click on that and it tells you important information about the assessment. So you just click on the home page and press. Now, if you want to make this bigger, you just click on the little screen up there.
Hi, my name is Teresa. I'm your early childhood trainer. Today I'm going to
As you can see, it's talking to you and it goes through the assessment. I'm just going to quickly get out of this now. Whoops. And go back to the assessment, okay? So that's the information on what to do for the assessment, because some assessments have extra tasks and things like that. So please watch the videos so you have a good understanding on what you need to do to cover everything to answer all your questions. Now, back up here to the resources. This is where you get all your answers from for your course details. So if you click onto the PowerPoint, 80% of the PowerPoints have the answers to your questions. So you're meant to go through, and I'm just going to open this one up. Whoops. And read all the information on the slides, okay? The slides are done in a Word document, so you can copy and put the answer to your assessment, but you must, I can't stress this enough, you must reference. So if you're taking the information off the Apex PowerPoint, that's totally fine, but once you cut and paste the information underneath, you must write Apex PowerPoint, okay? Because that's how you reference. Again, check out the reference video to help you with this information. Okay, let's go back to our assessment. So as you can see, there's lots of resources. There's even some little videos. There's a whole heap of information to help you. It has all the assessments in here. So that's pretty much that. Let me see some other great information that I can show you. Here's a calendar. I can put events in there, so please check that. You can put events in there as well. So check it, keep an eye on your calendar. Please use your calendar. I'm just trying to think if there's any more information that I can show you. I think that covers all the basics, so just make sure that you go back and check the how to use the Moodle account PDF format on how to submit and check your grades and things like that. Just because of the version that I'm using, the teacher version, I can't actually show you how to receive your grades and submit, but it is on the document that I was talking about before. So thank you very much, and I hope this video helps, and I'm looking forward to seeing your assignments in the future.